Hi everyone, in today's video I'm going to be restoring this. Now I recently purchased this on an antique trip to Laval. The other video is available to watch, I'll put the link in the description. It's a very small little light, so it's going to go in like a recessed area, just as a little bit of background light, but it needs a bit of polishing up, so I'm going to take it apart and see what we can do with it. Okay. Beautiful old lens. Quick wipe over just to remove any grease. Probably 60-70 years old, maybe a bit older. But it is an original ship's light. It's not a reproduction. Although this has been added at a later date to modernise it for interiors of properties. This cost me €15. So in comparison to a new light fitting, yep, a bit of elbow grease is needed, but we're definitely quids in. And it's authentic, which is, you know, what I'm after. Look at that, quick wipe over, comes up lovely. Okay, that's what we got to polish. Rubbers to one side. I've got another wing nut somewhere. Okay, that one wasn't abrasive enough. I'd rather go lighter and work my way down instead of starting off somewhere too abrasive. So let's try this brass wheel. Somewhere inconspicuous first. Ah, there's a maker's mark there. A bit more polishing, I'll be able to reveal it. Now don't forget, I'm not after stripping this back to make it look like new. Just want to remove all the dirt and bring back a bit of patination to it. Yeah, we're nearly there. Now you have to use something a little bit more abrasive and then slowly polish it back in. Yeah, okay. Polish that up again with the finer pad. That'll help reflect the light back out. Okay, let's change this over for the polisher. Okay, let's give it a go. Well, it's certainly cleaning it up. I think what I'll do with this one, I'm going to get in all the intricate places that my big buffing machine can't, and I think I'll run it over the big buffer because I haven't got anything really abrasive enough. So yeah, we'll get into all the intricate parts and we'll just do the main body on the buffing wheel. Let's see whether I can get a shine on the inside. Try something a little bit more abrasive. I think maybe that one is the best one. It's removed quite a lot of the tarnish. Let's try it on the back. Yeah, certainly removing it. Okay, let's try some traditional Brasso polish. See if that does anything. I've got Brasso and I've got this one. Yeah, it's not doing too bad. So I don't want it to look like a new item, so I don't mind if there's a bit of patination on there at all. Like I say, I think it's going to be a combination of all the things that I've got to use. Polish, buffing up with the electric Dremel. Maybe try this now. Buff. That is pretty much where I want it to be, really. I want it to show the signs of age, but in a nice way. Let's try this method. I'm going to put some Brasso on it, then try a little polisher. There you go, what do you think? I think it's come out rather nice. Here we've got the stamp to the back, LDF. LDF there as well. It's just a sign of quality, you know. That's what I like about these marine or nautical light fittings. They're made to the highest standards, you know. Out at sea, out to operate under all conditions, so yep. That is a very nice light. Yes, it did take me a while. I think you'll agree, the effort was well worth it. I mean, that cost me €15. That'll look fantastic in the right position. I wonder if I put a plug on it, I could get it to light up. I don't see why not. I just went for my lunch, went to the shops, came back, and it has started to pour down. Now, first things first, I've got to get the water out of here before it splits the awning, so right, let's deal with that. Yeah, it's a sunshade, it certainly isn't for rain. Okay, we'll keep the rain out for now. Strange weather. I've put a plug on it, so let's plug it in and see whether it works. So we've placed it in the recess to the right of the fire. Boom, there you go. I think that looks rather effective. yeah, I'm well pleased with that. Obviously it'll be positioned correctly with no cable showing, but that is absolutely perfect for that recess. Oh yeah, what a good find that was at the Brocante. And it works. €15 and some elbow grease. Yep, that's going to make the difference with this project. I think all these small period details. I also purchased this one as well. It's got to be wired up. But I like this one because it's got a glass underside to it, so it shines light below as well as out through the side. So we've got that one there. Another lovely bulkhead light that needs cleaning up. I do also have in storage up in my loft a huge Great Ships lamp. Yeah, it's three-sided, so it can go into the corner with the round sort of glass bezel at the front. I think it's clear glass. It's nearly a metre tall. It's absolutely beautiful. We'll be cleaning that up. I think I'll clean that bulkhead light up. I do need to start thinking about these things. I know it seems like a long way off, which I am really, but when it comes to wiring, I need everything to be ready. You know, fittings on the wall starts helping me plan the room out in my mind as well. So that's why I like going to Brocantes and Vide Greniers. I pick up all these period items for not a lot of money and say clean them up. That's part of the fun of it. They all work. I mean, it's only a little bayonet fitting. You swap it over, wire it up anyway, and away you go, literally. Well, you see it, didn't you? It's lovely. I mean, I know it sounds a little bit crazy, but you do have to think of yourself further down the line, what you'll be doing in here. That's what keeps you going. Helps you sort of plan stuff out. So, yeah, I do picture myself sitting down there with a nice cup of tea thinking, yeah, it's come out all right, ain't it? Starts to feel more like a home when you start putting things like this in. You're lovely in me Chesterfield armchair here. Cup of tea with my slippers on next to the fire. Okay, it's enough dreaming, back to work. Well, I ventured up into the loft. I forgot most of the stuff I got up there, and I found it, and here it is. It's absolutely lovely. Let's have a closer look. I haven't really examined it properly. Now's the time to do it. It's quite some size, isn't it? Is it a metre? No, not quite a metre, but it's not that far off it. Probably, yeah, it is a little bit shorter than a metre, but nevertheless, it's a fantastic piece. It's a port. There's probably red glass in there. I haven't even opened this up, you know, so a bit stiff. Sold a bit after probably 100 years. There we have a red lens, obviously, for the port. But I think, looking at that, that might be able to be took out, because at the front it's clear glass, I think. Yeah. Now, I don't want a red light in there for obvious reasons, so we'll get that out. Not right now. Just have a little look around it. The engineering on these is fantastic. Yeah, that should clean up rather well. So yes, it's clear glass at the front, and I would imagine, for whatever reason, ease of, you know, if one of them broke, they could just swap it for a red or a green lens. Yeah, well pleased with that. So that can sit into a corner. So that's what it's like now. Quite a bit of tarnishing, but you know, you'd expect it on an item like this. Got my cutting compound. Already you can see we've removed quite a lot of tarnish. There's Still a fair way to go. But yeah, like I say before, I don't want to over restore, just want it looking nice. Now that little machine, it's only a cheap disposable one, but it does get rather warm, so I have to pace myself with that. Oh, we're nice and dry in here, no leaks at all. So this little device here, I've just put the polishing buffing wheel on, and that can get in all around here, all around these tight spots where the bigger polisher can't get into. Now it's cooling down at the moment, it did get rather hot. Well, that's coming up much better now. Yeah, I mean, there's a few places here and there I'll probably go over with by hand, with cloth and a bit of polish, but it certainly gets into all the tiny crevices. And it's really satisfying to bring it back up to something nice. I don't mind them when they've got a bit of darkness to them, but it does look, you know, a bit more appealing once you get a shine to it, without a doubt. Because I don't want to over restore it. I just enjoy bringing them back into use. I mean, if I was to go and buy something new like this sort of size, I think we're talking probably up to mid-hundreds, you know. I mean, this one, I think I purchased it for something silly like €35. So yeah, I mean, I've been collecting for quite some time, and I know where to look and what to look for. But yeah, as far as light fittings go, it's very, very cheap light fitting. You know, obviously I've got to power it up. I'm intrigued because I always thought this was just clear. I didn't look inside. It's got the red lens in there. I wonder what it'd look like once I put some, you know, light in there. Obviously it'd look red, but yeah, I mean, to look at it, you think it's clear. So I might power this up. What do you think? Well, we're not far from finishing now. The back two sides are going to go into the wall. I've given them a light clean. I'm not going to over polish that. That won't be seen. It's going into the wall. Just, you know, I think that looks nice. Glass needs a bit of cleaning. I'll probably strip the interior out another day and clean it all up. Yeah, lovely. Let us know what you think about these videos. I mean, if you're interested in me doing renovation on these old things that are going to go into the cottage, maybe I'll make it a regular feature. It's always handy to know the best way to clean something. Sometimes it takes several different ways of cleaning something, not just one, so yeah, this was a bit of a mixture. Depends on the size and the shape, but yeah, it helps if you've got the right tools as well. Okay, so we go and put some power in this. I'm going to take this over to the cottage, put a light in there, see what it looks like. Oh, it's heavy. See you over there. Okay, let's just try it in the corner of the room. This is not probably where it's going to end up, although I won't say for certain at the moment. Just want to put it in the dark corner. Wow. Let's hope the hook holds it. Yeah, obviously it's got the red lens behind it. Clear on the front. I wonder if I can remove the red lens. Not looked inside properly. It's interesting because it's got the perforations at the bottom, let the heat out. It kind of gives a strange light underneath, so yeah, I'm really pleased with that. Let's try it without that lens in it, see whether it comes out. As you can see, there's a lens there on a hinge. I wonder if I can take that out. Don't see why not, or at least swivel it to one side. Okay, let's see whether we can. Ah, brilliant. Yeah, comes out. Well, that's handy. Yeah, and that's really dirty inside. Right, let's give that a wipe over. Not sure whether I can take that thick lens out, the white one, clear one. Maybe I don't need to. That is rotten, look at that. I'll clean it another time, but we'll get the idea. Right, let's get this back into position. How's that? Whoa, that's better. Yeah. See how dirty the lens is now. Yeah, once that lens is clean, that's going to be fantastic. Yeah, it may even go there, I'm not quite sure yet. So what I'm going to have in here is I'm going to have kind of a two-system lighting. One ambient lighting, so it'll be low level with the little lights, sort of mood lighting, and then normal everyday lighting on a separate switch, so I can control it like that. So yeah, I'm well pleased with that. What do you think? So hopefully in this video I've literally shone some light on how I clean up these old antique items. Now don't forget, I'll be interested to hear from you. Leave us a comment, let us know if you like this sort of content, and maybe I will include some in future episodes. Okay, that is it for this one. See you in the next one. Bye for now.